Hey guys, JawsTheSharkNews here, and today we're going to be doing yet another news video. Now for today's news, not a whole lot, but at the same time, kind of some quite interesting, new stuff that came out the past couple of days regarding some figures and stuff. So yeah, let's get into it right now. So starting off, this Transformers Retro Perceptor figure was spotted in, it was on a French website or so. Yeah, it says via French site, Mania Toys Collector, yeah. So, yeah, a reissue of G1 Perceptor is found, but this is obviously the Transformers Retro line, which here in the US is exclusive to Walmart. And it basically what it does is it takes, the old G1 molds, redecors them in more cartoon accurate color, ditches the whole sticker thing, and of course puts it in the Transformers, the movie 1986 packaging, sorta. And, so yeah, now we're going to be getting a Perceptor, which I believe a couple years ago was, I think, a nominee for or no, it was one of the candidates for like a fan vote back when Walmart released those G1 reissues that were more like the original toys. So hey, at least now we're getting a Perceptor reissue, just not 100% like his old G1 self, but hey, still pretty nice. Since I don't have G1 Perceptor, I'll definitely be picking this one up. And yeah, pretty cool find. So yeah, but that's not the big news. The actual big news is this right here. Well, not just one thing in particular. There's quite a few things. So yeah, yesterday, alongside that news with Perceptor, Hasbro officially revealed three new Buzzworthy Bumblebee figures that should be coming out probably later this year. Any release dates? No, I don't see. I'm gonna assume these come around the fall, but we'll see. Maybe late summer. Who knows? But anyways, so yeah, so starting off with the reveals, they first revealed this called Troop Builder Multi-Pack, that's it. Where they have like just different, like just any kind of like member of a squad, or just a generic sort of like, the Seekers or like as you can see right there, but the rest I can't really name. Well, one's an auto trooper, but we'll get into those individually. So yeah, so starting off here, we have a Seeker. No, this is not Thundercracker. It looks a lot like Thundercracker. The only difference is that the blue is slightly darker or so, like compared to the Earthrise Thundercracker. But yeah, it does look pretty nice. I guess if you miss that Thundercracker, this could be a good fill-in. Because this, I don't know. For some reason, this kind of looks closer to the actual G1 Thundercracker than the Earthrise one did. But in some ways, if you look at the blue in the G1 cartoon, then again, it was G1. The cartoon animation wasn't all there, so yeah. Um, but yeah, kind of cool. So basically, the point of this multi pack is just like Hasbro probably saw all these people, army building, especially with the recent Steel Series Freezer and stuff like that. That's an example. So a lot of people love army building, and they used to like literally get scalpers like collecting all these figures and stuff, and then just like getting whole armies built out of figures. So Hasbro's taking note of that, and now finally made a Troop Builder multi pack, which serves the purpose of that. But it's a 4-pack, so it may be a bit pricier, especially since these are all deluxes. I'm assuming they'd probably be at about $80 this set. So for the army builders out there, you may have to pay a bit to get multiple of these, but I guess in your case it'd be worth it. So yeah, again we got the Seeker here, and then the next one. Wait, what is this one called? It is a G2 Universe Cybertronian Trooper, so that's what this one is. And as you can see, he's got like a skull face. And then there's an alternate face right here, so it's got like a Viking kind of mask. That's cool. And next we have the Animated Universe Auto Trooper. So for those who don't know, the Owl Troopers were, of course, like as it said before with the animated universe, they were in the animated cartoon. Not G1, I'm talking about like the literal Transformers animated series, and yeah, so these were just basically kind of generic background characters sort of that appeared on Cybertron, and they had the same body build as Ironhide and Ratchet, hence why they use the Siege Ironhide mold. Um, but yeah, and it does have an interchangeable face, so yeah, that's cool. And yeah, and next up here, this is what do they call this? A Quinson Trooper. So you got that right here. So it's another addition, to your Pit Judgment set or whatever. And hey, pretty nice. So yeah, that's it right there. There's the back of the box. Now next up, we got this quite interesting 2-pack. It's also from Buzzworthy Bumblebee. So the other one was from the Legacy Evolution portion of Buzzworthy Bumblebee, but this comes from the Studio Series 86 portion of Buzzworthy Bumblebee. This is the Battle Damage, Ironhide, and Prowl 2-pack. And yeah, as you can see, they've been blasted and stuff. They look fraying. And yeah, so for those who have Dark Minds, I think this should be your set. And yeah, and it interestingly comes with 2 blast effects that look pretty cool. So yeah, this is basically to recreate the scene where they're slaughtered. And yeah, and they don't call these Battle Damage Ironhide Prowl, they're just Ironhide Prowl, as you can see there. But they did give, they gave Prowl a number, and then they gave Ironhide a new number, because before he was A617, now this one is A624, so, yeah, that's a bit different, because typically with these variant figures, they, like, try to give them, like, the same numbers, Prowl wasn't in this before. This is, Prowl, as you can see, Prowl is just a slight retool of, his Earthrise mold, but Ironhide's a slight retool of his SSA6, so makes sense that they get Prowl a new number, but Ironhide they gave a new also a new one, so that's kind of weird. And what's also cool is that they gave him a yellow stripe, so hey, but is it worth the cost or what's the phrase? Or no, that's it. He has a yellow stripe, but at what cost? But yeah. And they do have pan windows this time, so that's cool. Instead of just plain clear plastic. So yeah, there's how they should look. They should be looking pretty frightening on the shelves. If this does come around the fall, that'd be fitting, for Halloween and stuff. You could just have, dead Ironhide. Well, they're still alive here, but they're pretty much about to be dead. But that'll be kind of a cool Halloween props. So, yeah, might get that one. By the way, with that 4-pack, the shirt builder one, I don't know if I'll get that one, but this 2-pack I may get. I don't know. Kind of seems like a cool idea. And lastly, we have a reissue of the Studio Series Age of Extinction Grimlock. And yeah, so yeah, basically, for those who don't know, yeah, this is pretty much an unchanged reissue. There's nothing new to this from what I can tell. It's basically the same concept as back in January. There's that Dark of the Moon Optimus Prime repack in Buzzworthy Bumblebee. Well, now they're doing it again here, but with Grimlock, and it's fitting because I both missed out on that Prime figure and I missed out on this Grimlock figure since I wasn't collecting Steel Series that much at the time, and also didn't have as much money then. But now I do, so definitely worth it. Now, of course, I think the main reason why they're reissuing Grimlock here is because they said that once, the Galda A6 Dinobot's done, then they'll return to doing, the Age of Extinction ones, which is good, because this Grimlock figure came out like 5 years ago at the beginning of Studio Series. So here's his packaging. That's the only real new thing here, is just the packaging. It's similar style to the Prime 1, but, yeah, then there's the alt mode. I mean, we already know the figure. It's simply a repack, but that's good for people like me who missed out on the figure originally. So, yeah, really good set. Really good reveals here. Pretty cool. Yeah, for me, well, I'll definitely get the Perceptor reissue, the Grimlock reissue, and maybe the Ironhide and Prowl 2-pack. For the Troop Builder multi-pack, I'm not a big army builder guy, so I probably won't get, I mean, I would like to get Auto Trooper because, you know, I love Transformers animated, but besides that, yeah, that's pretty much all I'll get from this, but yeah, you guys let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think of all this news, and of course, make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment, share for more, and as always, till all are one.